So I got one of these cheap little $40 Honda Civic lowering kit coilover things off Amazon. I was actually going to put these on the Jeep as helper springs because I just switched to coilovers and my upper springs didn't look like they were going to make it here in time. So I ordered those as a temporary for this spring. Surprisingly, the spring rate on those springs are like 400 pounds per inch or whatever. That spring is way too stiff for a Honda Civic. that is almost, well, the top spring on that is 225 and the bottom spring is 500. That's a 450 pound spring right here. But anyway, my springs did get in, so I got the coilovers mounted on it. Pulled the foxes off. Oh, and this $40 kit, I'm gonna say is worth it just for the fact that you could do this. They fit right over the Fox air shocks. They fit right over Bilsteins, and you can essentially turn them into coilovers. You're not going to have a whole lot of adjustability, like the whole threaded body's not completely threaded, but that would totally work with the middle second spring kit. So you'd run a spring here, and then you'd run another spring here, and then you'd get a bottom perch off of from Fox or something like that. Or you can, like, if those ever blow out, I can take the bottom perches off that and I can put them over here and I can use this, because that gives you a good, like, I don't know, 5 inches of adjustability, and you're not nearly going to really need that. I mean, my top spring is only 10 inches, and so yeah, it goes down pretty low. But yeah, I mean, $40 for whatever the hell these are, and purchase. It's not bad. And the wrenches. But yeah, I did get the coilovers on the Commander. She doesn't look too level right now. She's gonna go down in the front a little bit once I start driving it, but I had to do some adjusting today to get the track bar set and the tie rod set and everything to get my steering wheel straight. But yeah, not too bad. She rides good. I drove her about 40 miles last night and it drives great. I went with FOA coilovers, and I heard a lot of bad reviews about them, so I figured I was gonna have problems out of them. Well, when I went to go charge them, something was up with the valves or the seals, and it sprayed everywhere. So they charged me, and they fixed them, put new seals and new valves in them, and got it all good. So they're doing great now. They're not leaking. Drove it last night, 40 miles one way, 40 miles back, and no issues. So for super cheap coilovers, I think I paid like $600 for the coilovers and the springs. It's not a bad deal. And then I paid $180 for them to change out the valves and the seals and stuff and charge them up. So not too bad. But yep, she's on coilovers now. Not looking too bad.